with a new conception. Constant connection, life moves in one direction and in another direction. I move into a new field through my windshield, and I look through the rear view mirror, and everything becomes nearer and farther and way clearer as I go harder into this darkness, and I process everything in the recesses, and I exhume what's under the dirt and let it rise with the plume, and my eyes are filled with this room, and I see the broom all around me, because within this room this volume will continue to consume. And nothing is built up in a vacuum. Everything builds and then it turns and burns as I discern the truth. And I traverse through this universe, through another verse, and I hit the reverse, and then I drive and I dig up what was in the archive. It seems much bigger than it was as I reconfigure, and the past, present, and future connect with this suture. And this world is so vast and filled with all of these contrasting object contradictions. Everything's contradictory, sensory, precursory, and revelatory when I look through this story and flip the pages of this dictionary. These colors are primary, but then they become secondary and tertiary when everything mixes, and I'm stuck in fixation, in asphyxiation. I can dig it up out of my appendix when I look through the matrix of my life and rise from the ashes like a phoenix, and everything clashes as these waves crash over the shore, and everything washes over, and I look through these contours and see just what more will be in the depth of my core. And all of these relationships and friendships were changing and breaking, and I'm aching, but I'm reawakening through every intonation. It's felt within the depth of my energy as I compel myself to go forth and propel within this burning nostalgia. So I surpass all of these millennia through another idea. These shadows I seen in the corner of my cornea. I move through these corridors, and everything changes when I open these new doors, and I break past the floor, and I look back into the mirror, and it crackles. These stars above me speckle and spackle, and I break past them as these candles will rise up, but then the trick candles, and everything changes as it flickers and reconfigures, and I see the truth slither out of me. These changes constantly come in rivers, and these rivers never remain the same. I go through another frame of existence, and it rises up within these flames. Mesmerizes me as everything materializes and then mobilizes, but change catalyzes itself within this wavelength, and I try to find flexibility and strength. But recently, I've been thinking reticently when I'm reflecting, introspecting, constantly, cognizantly. When I look up at the night sky which should burn so bright and incandescently, I try to affirm where I am now and stand firmly, but it seems that everything is lost into these extremes, into the themes of my old dreams. And I'm lost within the gleam, it's lost within this chaos. Everything is intermixing within the vortex, within my own hippocampus, as I paint the truth within the canvas, and it taints everything, and I feel constrained as I try to unrestrain myself within the change. But everything's connected by the chain, and it seems that I am shackled when I'm wrapped in these chains, trying to capture the truth within the dream capture. Become a true master, which I know I am, but these I ams bring me back to these diagrams. Old lives connect to new realities in these octograms. In my personality, everything's changing in surreality when I look back at these memories.